has his mouth guard in his mouth, so Wilson just snaps it out of his mouth. The best part is, so now Aho goes back. It's just been in his glove, right? That's kind of gross. He goes back, you'll give it a little squirt of water, and you just put it right back in. It's like, it'll be fine.
End-to-end goes McDavid. Sets up Bouchard for a shot. Flattering shot off the stick. On the glove of Hill, and it caroms in off McDavid's backhander. They bank it in off Hill. Leon Draisaitl found the puck, threw it out in front, and it banked off Aiden Hill into the net, and we are tied.
Shot Frederick, and that was Frederick unable to finish, and the puck disappears into the Edmonton bench.
He had his time to pick his spot. He shattered that one. Little Bo Jackson says, get rid of this twig, no good anymore.
Duchesne gets stopped inside the line by Lowry. Played it across. Rantanen scores! And Mikko Rantanen has the natural hat trick.
You can't write this stuff. I mean, you really can't. Even when you try that, give it to your teammate for a tap-in, it goes off Sandberg and into the net.
Over to Kyle Turner in front. Colonial chance. St. Louis to rebound. It's in the crease. They jam at it. It's still loose. Shapley trying to dig it out. It's free at the side of the net.
I do not believe this did not find its way in. The Jets got numbers. Dallas, it's like a rugby scrum. No one could find it. It squirts out of Cece. This thing is sitting around. Ottinger loses his stick, his glove. It's a yard sale of equipment at one point.
Guys, something I noticed at the third period, Shander Alfonso, the linesman, did not return, trying to find out what happened to him. So Wes McCauley, who's a standby official, he worked the game in Washington in overtime last night, got on a flight this morning. He's jumped in. You're going to see him wear number 85 here. He's going to work as linesman for the third period.
How about that?
Pitched to the air and taken back by Gostisbehere. In down low, it came for a great chance off the side of the net. It was Beauvillier at point-blank range. Walker had lost his stick, which helped create that chance. A 1-0 Washington lead almost becomes 2. Sean Walker loses his stick, and when his defense partner Gostisbehere doesn't realize that, it turns into chaos. And two of the biggest guys on the ice are going to come into contact a couple of times. Here's Jordan Staal with a solid hit on Tom Wilson.
Eichel wins the draw. Pietrangelo can't clear, it's in front. It didn't go for Hyman. They say it hit the post. Hyman thought he won the game. Hyman, right on the doorstep, had the game on his stick, and it caught crossbar and came back out.
Lowry, big hit, right into the bench. Petrovic knocks Lowry right into the Winnipeg bench. One way to get a quick line change.
Adam Lowry sticks up for all of these players on his team all the time. And whether that's a clean hit or not, you know that Petrovic's number has been taken.
Flipped across for Fleury. Down to Ehlers. Ehlers, Sutter scores! Ehlers picked it off the goal! 2-0 Winnipeg!
But unfortunately here in game 2, the skate right in through Ottinger. And the start that the Winnipeg Jets were craving has come to fruition as they have jumped in front 2-0. There's a lot of real estate left here to go, but things are kind of rolling their way.
Trying to settle off the Skinner. Waited. Riley Smith shoots, and that stayed out at the horn. Smith is screaming. He thought it. Put it underneath the bar.
This is unbelievable. This looked
This
like it
might be
on
in.
him.
This might be in. Vegas celebrating as if it is not only in, but will count.
The call on the ice is a goal, but the play is under review.
That's a goal. This is going to be Vegas 4, Edmonton 3 with .4 on the clock. Midway through the second round, and we've seen about just about every kind of finish you can imagine.
It goes off the tip of the blade of Draisaitl and finds its way across the line.
And it's Alexia, the lug-it up ice on a delayed penalty. Dropping for down. Nick down around the net. Shadowed by Staal. Pass leads the zone. This could! No! That was awfully close to a disaster.
That was down. He got a couple looks from some teammates, and he said, "My bad."
You can laugh about it now.
Yes.
Our home and native land, true patriot love, and all of us command.
To the wall, Brandon Carlo takes a hit. It's loose. Markov. He scores! What a goal!
And watch, Markov's going to go to the front
And it goes in off of Morgan Riley past Joseph Wolf. You take it to the blue page, Sheriff, good things are going to happen.
Popping out Nylander. Marner up top, swinging one, tipped in! John Tavares cruising through the slot. Nyes was parked out in front. It's a power play goal.
I think this goes off of Forsling, Johnny, right in front of the net. 91 and White redirects it and it banks it in off of Gustav Forsling. You see the reaction from Forsling.
Rodriguez with a shot, stopped by Wolf, and a goal-saving play at the goal line. Brandon Carlo going down. We'll take a look at this again, I'm sure.
Watch what happens here. Carlo's got the stick right in the slot. Look at it. He loses it, and he goes and plays this puck. That's a penalty. That's a penalty.
Yeah, they're going to gather and talk about it. But did that puck continue in across the line
I couldn't
after?
tell there.
You can see the hand of Carlo. Does he?
Yes, it's over. That's over the line.
That's over the line.
After reviewing the play, the puck completely crosses the goal line. We have a goal.
As he lifts up, all of a sudden he goes to take a stride. Good heads-up play. Nyes pulls him all the way. It's the long change in the second period. It's hard enough to get there at the end of a long shift. Even that much harder when you only have one skate. 54 in the second period at Florida on top here. And a critical, look out! And that one just chipped wide as Wolf got caught and Lundell almost put it into a gaping net. Played it across, nobody there. Riley scores! Back in! Morgan Riley has tied it! And right on cue, just the best example of that. Seemingly nothing shot towards the net, but you get a rebound right off of Bobrovsky. And Morgan Riley from a bad angle, off of Bobrovsky, off of Jones, and that's why you put the puck to the net. Good things happen.
Up top, Marchand, his shot tipped, it's in! Brad Marchand wins it in overtime!
What is that, the fourth goal that's bounced, pinballed somehow, some way?
Throw it to the net, right
Into the back of the net. Looked like maybe it went off of Riley.
Just another huge goal scored by Brad Marchand in his fantastic NHL career.
Go trail by a goal.
Hurricanes nearly had a 2-on-1. Now they have numbers. Here's Carrier with a shot. He scores!
Look at that Sandin's stick gets stuck right there.
Oh, wow.
So now he's trying to win the battle, and there's Taylor Hall, and he's still fishing with that stick on the left.
Bennett across, and here's Kachuk. Nate Schmidt. A one-timer. Kulikov scores off a stick. No chance for Wall on that one.
I don't know what they're saying. Yeah, you beat us again?
It's the best. When you walk out and everybody's giving it to you and they really don't have a leg to stand on, it's the best.
4.5 minutes gone by here in the second period. Aiden Hill slows it, fumbled the puck behind the net, tried to play it, thought he had, and gets support from his teammates. But that a nervous moment for Aiden Hill. For a moment, he didn't know where the puck was.
Started to go back to his net, but the puck was sitting on his feet and didn't realize it. Right there, he doesn't know where it is. Can laugh at it now.
That's right. Howden goes to the net. Eichel between the legs. Howden couldn't put it home. Eichel set up Brett Howden and he missed it near side. Pietrangelo lost it to Kapanen. Draisaitl moves in. Draisaitl stopped by Hill. And the net's off the moorings. Crashing into Hill after he made the save was Pietrangelo. And we stay scoreless.
Couple of great chances at both ends there. It's Howden backdoor, and that puck just bounces on Howden, ends up hitting the shaft of his stick. He can't get his blade on it. Then right after that, Kapanen, good defensive play there. Sends Draisaitl in alone as he go low stick side on Hill, and the big stop is Pietrangelo crashes into Hill. They both look okay.
In over the line, back for Connor, and it's Shankly, waiting, shooting, scores! It's a bounce, and he'll take it. 1-0 Winnipeg.
One back in on the backhand by Ekblad. A centering play here in front for Higgy, and that hits Carlo in the back
with an open net. Leafs dodge one there.
Carlo down on his knees, looking away from where the puck was. He gets knocked down right in the rear end. A vulnerable spot, ends up making the save without even looking.
Seth Jones for Greer. Kicked away. Rebound. In front. Scores. Jonah Gadjevich. 3-0 Panthers. Jonah Gadjevich with a goal. Game 5 has scored again. And it becomes a real uphill climb for the Leafs now.
Rodriguez with the stick into the shoulder. And Reinhart just scores. Reinhart just put the puck into the back of the net off the face-off.
That makes it 5-1 Florida with 10:36 remaining. Right off the drop, Reinhart beats Wall.
Reinhart just does a great job of getting it through the traffic that's in front. Wall never saw it.
Ekman Larson tried to keep it in. Marchand and Brad Marchand. You can debate whether there's such thing as ghosts and demons, but there's no debate. Brad Marchand is a leap killer.
Yeah, different sweaters, same result. As they said, the first player in NHL history to beat the same team 5 times in a Game 7.
Hard as you guys came in that first 10 minutes, it was even more relentless in that second period.
Yeah, we just had the belief, you know, and